Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Manchester United have agreed an 86 million deal to sign Ajax winner Antony. Antony is Manchester United's second most expensive signing ever. Antony has agreed personal terms and he's completed his medical with Manchester United. A formal announcement is expected soon. Not so long ago, Ajax rejected a €90 million bid from Man United for Antony. Revert back to last weekend, Antony was left out of Ajax's squad for their game against Utrecht. Antony, though, went on strike a few times with Ajax to force a move to Man United. Antony is in line to make his Man United debut against Leicester this Thursday. Now I want to give you some news on Martin Dubravka. According to Fabrizio Romano, Martin Dubravka has completed his medical with Manchester United and he should sign the contract tomorrow. Not so long ago it said that Man United agreed a deal to sign Martin Dubravka from Newcastle. It's a loan with an option to buy for €5 million. So Martin Dubravka is the backup to number one David De Gea. Dubravka did join Newcastle back in 2018. He played over 130 games. He had a contract with Newcastle till 2025. Newcastle actually got Martin Dubravka from Sporting Lisbon. They paid around €4.2 million. So Manchester United have made 6 signings this summer. Signed Tyrell Malacia from Feyenoord, signed Christian Eriksen on a free transfer, signed Lisandro Martinez, signed Casemiro, we're signing Antony, and of course we're getting Martin Dubravka. Manchester United have spent over £200 million in this summer transfer window. Let me put into the equation that Manchester United have let a lot of players go this year. Don't forget, Alex Telles went out on loan to Sevilla, Eric Bailly went out on loan to Marseille. Ethan Laird went out on loan to QPR. Manchester United loaned Dean Henderson out to Nottingham Forest. We loaned Hannibal Mejbri out to Birmingham recently. Lee Grant left Manchester United earlier on this year. Matic, of course, left the club. He went to Roma, so he's reuniting with Jose Mourinho. Pogba made a return to Juventus. He left Man United for the second time on a free when his contract expired back in June. Lingard left Manchester United on a free. He went to Nottingham Forest. Juan Mata left on a free earlier on this year, and Cavani left on a free. Cavani has reached an agreement with Valencia on a 2-year contract. Manchester United, of course, sold Andreas Pereira. And quite a few young players have left Manchester United. And there's certainly more players on their way out of the club. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now I'm hearing that he's rejected a transfer. Not so long ago, it said that Ronaldo's former club Sporting Lisbon were reportedly on the verge of signing Cristiano Ronaldo. He said Ronaldo to Sporting Lisbon was 99% done. Ronaldo's also been offered to Napoli, Marseille have been in for him, Borussia Dortmund have been in for him. A number of clubs have been in for him. Ronaldo will soon reveal the truth about his future. Prior to the Southampton game, Erik ten Hag ruthlessly axed Cristiano Ronaldo in front of the whole Man United squad following a 2-hour showdown. Ronaldo's contract at Man United expires next year. There is an option to extend for a further year. Man United re-signed Ronaldo last year from Juventus. Ronaldo's been his second spell at United. Since he re-signed, he's got 18 goals in the Premier League. He has 24 goals in all competitions. Fred, I think he'll leave Manchester United, but not until next year. As you all know, Fred's not good enough to represent the club. Fred has played a hell of a lot of games alongside Scott McTominay in the centre midfield. Quite clearly they do not complement each other. Man United got Fred from Shakhtar Donetsk in a deal worth 50 million. Lindelof, he'll leave Manchester United I think next year. Lindelof's not one of our first choice centre halves. He was no longer one of our first choice centre halves when Manchester United signed Raphael Varane. I think Manchester United need to get rid of Scott McTominay because he's not good enough to represent the club. Got my strong reservations about him. McTominay weren't great against Southampton, but he put a decent performance out in the 2-1 win against Liverpool. He's been part of the club for a long time. Revert back to 2020, he committed his future to Man United because he signed a 5-year contract. Man United have got to get rid of Phil Jones, but I hear that he's not leaving this year. Tuanzebe, we've got to get rid of him. Last season he was out on loan with Aston Villa. He's enjoyed 3 loan spells with Villa. Brandon Williams, got to get rid of him, doesn't get in the team. He's recently been out of injury. Last season Brandon Williams was out on loan with Norwich. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, got to get rid of him. There's no way back for him now in the team because obviously Diego Dalot is our first choice right back. I think recently Man United rejected approaches from Tottenham and West Ham for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Luke Shaw, do you think he could be on his way out of the club? Luke Shaw is no longer first choice left back. Terrell Malacia is. I still think Manchester United could sell Antony Martial. Martial, of course, missed the game against Southampton because he picked up an injury. He missed the first 2 league games through injury, did Martial. Revert back to pre-season though, did very well. Last season Martial had a loan spell with Sevilla. So there you go. So far, Manchester United have played 4 games in the league. Obviously, Man United lost the first 2 league games, but Man United have won the last 2 league games. So obviously, reflecting on the win against Southampton, it was 2 wins in a row, and it was the first time Man United had won away since February. Obviously, revert back to the first 2 league games. Erik ten Hag got prejudged by a lot of Manchester United fans. I didn't prejudge him at all. And I said I do like ten Hag, he's a good manager, got a lot of faith in him. You know, he's aware that he's got big expectations to exceed at Man United. You know, let me put into the equation that ten Hag is inheriting Deadwood. You know, a lot of these players are not his. And this has been the first ever time that ten Hag has been managing in the Premier League. And the Premier League's totally different to the Dutch League. You've got to give ten Hag credit for what he did when he was the Ajax manager, because when he was at Ajax he won Eredivisie titles, he won Dutch Cups. And revert back to 2019, he got Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals. And he developed the young players well. Ten Hag is Manchester United's 5th permanent manager since Sir Alex Ferguson. 5 managers have left the club since Ferguson. Obviously, Manchester United sacked Moyes, sacked Van Gaal, sacked Mourinho, sacked Solskjaer last year. And earlier on this year, we saw Ralph Rangnick leave Man United. So there you go. Ten Hag is under contract with Man United until 2025. There's an option of an additional year. Also at Man United, we've got Mitchell van der Gag and Steve McLaren there working alongside Ten Hag. Erik ten Hag was the one that recommended them in. We've got Benny McCarthy at the club, John Murtaugh, he's our Director of Football, Richard Arnold, he's our CEO. He replaced Ed Woodward when Woodward resigned. Obviously, we've still got the Glazers at Manchester United. Got to get the Glazers out. They've been one of the biggest issues at the club for a long time. Revert back to before the Liverpool game at Old Trafford. The vast majority of Man United fans were protesting against the Glazers. The protesting's been going on now for quite some time. The Glazers have owned the club since 2005, so they've owned Man United now for around 17 years. The other week it said the Glazer family are open to selling a minority stake in Man United. We've got buyers, you know. It said that Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants to buy Man United. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is one of Britain's richest men. He's a billionaire worth 15 billion. Not so long ago, Elon Musk joked about buying Man United. Prior to that, he said Elon Musk was planning to buy the club. Elon Musk is an American billionaire worth 218 billion, and revert back to a few weeks ago, he said that Michael Knighton was preparing a bid to buy the club from the Glazer family. And also, a few weeks ago, Sir Alex Ferguson came back to Manchester United in an advisory role. So there you go. As things stand, Manchester United have not won a domestic trophy for 5 years or so. And the last time Man United won the Premier League was back in 2013, which is almost 10 years ago. And we've spent over £1 billion since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. And we've brought over 40 players in since Ferguson retired. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very, very soon.